Turn the volume up. Get a snack, sit down. You're listening to Cub and Chub.
Shit.
Hey, Tim.
Well, I'm Young Tim, and this is Young Chub signing on as I'm Tim.
And I'm Bear, and this is, I think this is Cub.
This was Cub and Chub.
Chub.
Girl, you know who this is by now. What's going on? Like,
That's right. You all know what you're here for.
It only took us 53 episodes to fuck it up.
That's right. That's right. Good God. Yeah, so listeners, we're recording a little out of order. So you're going to hear this episode as our New Year's kind of Eve episode. But in real time, we haven't had Christmas yet. And Tim has not visited yet, but that's going to be our anniversary episode, which already happened. Oh, gosh. The time continues.
So we're doing a lot of time travel, and I don't understand why I can't do the same alone. Right. So that's fine.
No one said you couldn't. No,
you literally said, like, don't do that. Like, basically, you was like, I
think one of our Cub and Chub shirts, it can't be a bubble with you saying don't do that, and it's got to be don't do that. But we can't have the bubble, but your face, I think, could say it. Like, your face would just be like, and everybody would know that's our don't do that shirt.
Kind of like when you made your first meme about me saying rude. Like,
rude. You and Sherry Shepherd? That's her name, right? From The View?
I can't go with you on this because there's a lot of people that have been on The View that have a lot of Sherry Shepherd in their...
Oh, so this is the Sherry Shepherd who was also like the wife of Tracy Jordan on 30 Rock, like...
Okay, Sherry Shepherd. Yes, this was Sherry Shepherd.
She also has a very famous meme from 30 Rock of her going, rude. And it's my favorite thing.
And then the little baby says it.
The little baby, rude. And that's me impersonating black females. And that's in no way offensive or anything.
I mean, isn't it normal for black sexually... because like you're not gay, you're bisexuals.
Yeah.
Isn't that normal for black LGBT people to be mimicked by white LGBT people?
It is. Is Sherry Shepherd on the spectrum?
I don't think she's not, to be honest.
Okay.
I think that, you like who you like.
This took a weird turn. I'm so sorry. Hi,
we're going to
Tim.
have a Niecy Nash type of situation after a while.
Niecy.
You never know.
Niecy and those claws.
Niecy and those titties. Like,
she just...
everything. Reno 911.
The second she realized she was a lesbian, it's like everything got like that much...
voluptuous and like sexual. I want to make love all over the world. Like, that's what she said. I want to do some stamps in these passports. Yes.
Oh my God. I'm 50 years old, but I'm a baby lesbian and I'm here for it. I'm like, oh God.
I love every bit of it. Her skin is just and her wife is beautiful.
I think I saw like the wedding photos. I've got to take another
very
look.
Very cute. Like somebody that I would be like, hi, Jessica.
How's your week?
And Sherry Shepherd also is in love with Jessica, so we'll have that.
Who's Jessica?
Jessica is the wife.
Oh! You're saying she's in love with her wife.
Jessica Betts is her name. I know her well. I wish I knew her a little better.
Oh God.
So yeah.
All right.
Sexuality is a spectrum. I'm attracted to bushy eyebrows and all types of stuff.
You are on a journey with these eyebrows. You are.
Listen,
Did somebody in particular kick it off for you? What's their name and how long have you worked with them?
I have not worked with him, but I did go to school with him. And I love him very, very much. His name is Chip Scales. I adore him. He has very bushy eyebrows, and I adore it. Shout out to you, Chip.
Hey, Chip.
Yeah, but I've always had a thing for bushy eyebrows. There was one of my friends like brothers had really bushy eyebrows, and that was it. Like nothing else was really attractive about him other than bushy eyebrows, and I was like, he was good. He was a good friend.
Okay.
He's the one that kind of like pushed me to be on the rugby team a little bit. Like he was like it was a bunch of reasons, but like he was an additional reason to like go that way. So
Gotcha.
Shout out to him. I won't be saying his name. Yeah. I know. I like names. So I wanna dive in by myself apparently.
Sorry, I was thinking about like the things that I find attractive on people. So I've joined a bougie gym.
Yes.
And so in the last week, the amount of male nudity in my visual, in my peripheral view has been.
Dick turns you on, like.
Yeah, well, I like a cute butt. I like a cute butt. And there
are a lot of versions of cute butts.
It's a diverse atmosphere, right? Like a lot of different types of butts can be cute butts. It's also like it's the gym, so you're trying like not to do anything too gratuitous, but also there are people in there just being wide open and having full conversations, and old white dudes just do not give a fuck. Did you know?
Listen, so like I think old dudes in general just don't give a fuck. Like because I've seen Asian men who just be walking around naked, half naked.
Yep.
And I'm just like, all right. And then I see like people's dads, and I'm just like, oh, like,
yeah.
And for me, because I don't know. I guess it's because I'm gay. Like, if I wasn't gay, then I probably wouldn't have like that sort of like, this is a sexual like being. Like,
right.
If I would just assume that this is another guy and we all have the parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's certain people that I'm just like, no.
Yeah. No, it's like I'm good. I'm covered. Yeah.
But like once I get to know somebody, I really don't care about that.
Yeah, we're about to go on our first new journey together here in about here in like 5 days or so.
And
I have like
I love you so much.
Yeah, I
think it's because I love you that I don't want to see that. Like I don't care to see like.
Well, that's the thing. There's a difference between like not wanting to and not caring.
Yeah, I don't care. Like
I don't. Yeah, I was like, I don't care at this point. So
yeah, because like you literally are my. Well, you're not literally my brother, but I feel like you're my brother. I don't know. It's just
no. There's the familiarity. There's the like nonchalantness of the whole situation. So it's like,
it's just like we've lived together. Like I've saw you sick. You've seen me sick.
Yeah.
Like
not at our best points. Yeah.
We know each other's boyfriends at this point, which is, I mean, a lot for me.
That's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of bridges crossed.
I don't be showing people my significant others ever.
Yeah.
Wish I had one now, but like
how's that going?
It's actually going great. It's part of my thing later on that like
okay. Yeah.
Like it's 2023 for me, like I fucked around a little bit, but I found out I'm good alone. Like,
okay.
Yeah, gotcha. So I fucked around and found out that, my own.
Well, let's get into it, Tim. So, beautiful audience. What we thought we'd talk about today on this New Year's Eve-ish type episode is what we want to manifest in 2024.
Yeah.
What are we trying to get to? What do we want to aim and shoot for? Whether it's professionally, this podcast, and our personal lives, just want to see what we're feeling and thinking.
Yeah, I'm good with talking about Auld Lang Syne. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means.
Should all acquaintance be forgot?
Yeah.
And never brought to mind. I don't know why you wouldn't want to like rehash things at this time. Like, why wouldn't you want to like think about like what happened and how you can fix it and or keep it going? Like,
yeah, to better yourselves, you got to sum it up.
Exactly. So I don't get that song. If anybody can tell me what that song is about exactly, because it's in German, which is a whole nother thing. Let me know at wearecubandchub@gmail.com.
That's right. If you want to Google or Wikipedia for us and email us, that would be wonderful. We are cubandchub@gmail.com.
Because I can't Google for myself.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
But no, like, how do you feel about this 2023? Is it good? Bad?
2023 was good for me. Well, I have like positive feelings like coming off of it as we wind down. I got to travel internationally for the first time since COVID. So that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
I DJ'd a million shows, and both like wedding and pride and a bunch of gay stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't kill my boyfriend again this year, which is like, that always feels like a nice win, you know? Like,
I mean,
body count
the
0.
Lynn trap is a point. Like,
yeah.
It's the edge of glory, I tell you.
Thank you, Gaga. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my 2023. I don't know. What about you? What do you think when you think about as this year wraps up?
I went on a bit of a roller coaster this year.
Yeah.
Emotionally. I was fine, and then all of a sudden I just got like really sad, and then that sadness turned to like indifference for a long while.
Yeah.
And it kind of scared me because I'm somebody who enjoys like the human experience of emotions.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind being like very sad and very happy and very good and very bad. Like, I kind of like understand that I am a soul that's experiencing humanity, and I like experiencing humanity. So when that happened and I kind of just like didn't feel anything, that kind of scared me for a second. But just like any wave and tide, it turned. And
yeah,
I'm good and I feel good. And, you know, my thing this year was connection. And I think it was this year kind of showed me how to connect, how to reconnect. I think it was the learning stage of it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be plugged back in, and, you know, things are moving along.
What area of the country was your favorite to live in this past year?
So this is gonna sound weird.
Okay.
I was okay with being in the Midwest. I was not okay with the house.
Sure. But
the work was simple.
Yeah.
I literally, you might have to beep this out, editor.
Okay.
But I literally went in at 5, left at 7, came back at 1, and clocked the fuck out. Like, and it was great for my paycheck. But the housing experience was horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I learned that, you know, when it comes to like this this job, I need a good place to stay. It is very important that I have stuff around me, that I have I don't know, that I live on, and if not the top floor, definitely, in the middle. Not the bottom of anything. Those things I learned. And I also enjoyed the traveler that was there. The fact that we went out and did go to eat. And I ate too much, but we did have a good time.
Yeah. The experience was good.
Mm-hmm. But then I also DC is always, if I wasn't so blah, then I probably would have enjoyed my experience.
Yeah. Our night out in DC was a lot of fun.
It was an enjoyable time. But I feel like every time with you is a good time. So yeah.
I feel like I come into town, I get the spark going, and then you get railed, and then everybody's, in a good place.
Yeah, somebody blows my flame out, and then you come and ignite it, and
hi.
I either accept the flame or not.
It's the choice for all of us, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm on a wave of never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. But
okay.
I need to figure out that for myself anyway before I say something.
So, what do we want for the podcast in 2024? Because I got to tell you, I'm so excited for Cannonball.
I cannot wait. We need to find Rob. I know you're listening.
The floor is yours, Tim.
Yes. I would love for you to be a go-go boy for us at our stage.
Tim, we have to have a conversation off mic, but okay, thank you. That's wonderful. I don't know that we're gonna. We are. So as you guys can tell, we're daydreaming about what this looks like. Listen, I don't know that we're gonna have a stage. I think we might have a table or a booth that we're parked at. So
listen, you can make a stage wherever you are.
That's right. The world's our stage.
Yes, obviously. Put it together. Beyonce makes a stage every time she comes. So
that's right. This is
why
true.
Can't I?
This is true.
No, but I think Cannonball is going to be amazing. You guys who are listening, our TikTokers specifically,
oh good
God, come to Cannonball this year because we'll be there. And
for those uninitiated, because we actually have strangely quite a large number of straight people listening. Which hey, thanks for coming.
Hey girls.
Hey.
And non-binary people.
Yeah.
And those masculine he's and hims.
Everybody on our lovely rainbow spectrum. Cannonball is a annual queer bear event down in Florida.
Yeah.
And it looks like such a blast. And Tim and I have a goal of going as vendors to go promote our podcast.
Yes.
And meet some other lovely cub and chubs, if you will.
Yes.
So, it's a big old pool party with a bunch of queens in Florida. So
I want to meet the chubs and the bears and maybe some muscle bears. But Bear would love to meet the muscle bears and otters, and that's cool.
I'll never turn an otter down, even if they show up to the Cubs event. It's fine.
Yeah, you otter go over there with him.
I otter go talking to him. So yeah, something like that I think would be a really great business move for us and exposure for us. And honestly, would just be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I also want to I want to do commercials on our podcast. I just do. I'm not gonna say I don't want any money for it, but I also kind of would love to like, just say things about a product or something. I don't know. Yeah, and maybe like do some more stuff on our TikTok. Maybe like live once in a while.
Yeah. We finally got to a place where we could do live, but we haven't really exploited any of that yet. Mm-hmm. So that'd be a lot of fun in the new year. That'd be a nice goal.
Yes, I also want to like, if I could have like a dedicated spot that looks, I like, listen, people, I look amazing, but
great. Oh my God, wonderful.
Yeah, but like, I would love to have, I don't know, like a regular recording studio place that has beautiful lighting and everything ready for me, like I see on all the other like YouTube places, and that would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
If we could, but I know that they set it up and stuff, and like in the corner is all the trash, and like it's not.
That's true. When I saw the behind the scenes on Trixie's like room for their recording, I'm like, oh, this is held together by duct tape and love.
Yeah, it very much is. And like 2 gargantuan lights.
Yeah, it looks amazing, but it is.
Listen, I only have 2 small ones.
Yeah,
and I'm doing pretty good.
We're doing great. We're doing great, Poppy.
Listen, I also want to do more time like physically together.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think that would be better. Like it's not bad. It's just like I think we play off of each other's energy very well when we're like together.
Yeah, no, agreed. I mean, this whole podcast started as a reason for us to stay connected while you were traveling.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to do 2 episodes together so far, and our anniversary, which again has already aired for you guys, will also be live for the most part. So I agree. When we're in the same space, that episode last week was funny as hell. I thought it was so good.
Yeah, like when I'm hopped up on coffee and like you are happy to see me, good things are happening.
Yeah, nothing beats that.
Yeah, this light is changing every.
It is. You are. Yeah, it's like it's a living thing around you.
It's like. Oh, speaking of things I have to regret.
Oh God.
So I said some things about House of Bob.
Oh.
That I am pleasantly surprised to recant.
Okay, details. What happened?
I got House of Bob. I think I said I ordered one of the pieces. Mm-hmm. It is, oh my God, it is impeccably made.
Yeah.
This fabric it feels expensive. It feels like it was made for me in mind. And I really appreciate that. I see why there's such a small quantity made.
Okay.
And also, like, there was a note in there that I won't be discussing because you should get the stuff and find out for yourself. Yeah. But it was very, like, it felt very heartfelt. It felt very much like a passion project for him. Mm-hmm. So I still stand by what I said about the McDonald's asses and whatnot. And if you don't know what that is, you don't need to know. But I will say that I put it on and I can fit it. It would be, I'm not going to say it would still be better if I had the plus size. It would be. But I can fit it. And I think it looks good for me. I like it.
Are our listeners going to be able to get a peek or?
You'll get a peek on one of the episodes. I have to.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Well, I'm glad.
Go ahead.
It's cute. It's super cute.
Oh.
And it honestly, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
But it's nice to find a style that I feel like is for me. So
Nice.
it's nice. So yeah. I recant the things that I said about you bitches taking all the plus size things and I can't fit the regular things. I can fit the regular thing, but you still shouldn't be taking plus sizes when it's not for you.
That rule should still stand. I agree.
Yeah. And I love you, Bob, and thank you so much for providing a service for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tim, tell me, what are you personally going for in the new year? What's a personal goal or thing you're shooting for?
I'm going for it all. Honestly, if I'm very honest, I know that I'm capable of a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I shy back from that, whether it be because, I wanna include people, or I want to, or I'm just scared to do it by myself, or I don't know how to do it, or these things. I've been inundated with a lot of information from the universe, I think, that is telling me that I'm not doing exactly what I'm capable of.
Mm.
And I think in 2024, I'm going to unbutton the coat a little bit and let that light shine a little bit brighter than it's been for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
That includes like learning how to do things that I know that I'm capable of, but I've just been afraid to do. And going places that I'm more afraid of I've just been afraid of failing and ending up in some sort of hellish abyss. But I think I'm at a place where if I don't go, I'm gonna be pushed. And I don't enjoy being pushed too far. So I'm gonna open, a gate. There are many, but I think I'm gonna open the gate. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. What about you?
For 2024, I want to be comfortable experiencing things on my own again. I think there was a time before Al, that's my super cute boyfriend, listeners, that I spent so much time alone. I had no issue going to a movie, traveling, road tripping all by myself. And
you were actually upset that people would be like, "You're doing that alone?"
I would get on my high horse. I didn't get on my high horse for a lot, but I would when people would be like, "Oh, you're gonna I'm gonna go experience life," because I don't have a significant other doesn't what's your fucking problem? So that's where my mind was. And then I think between the pandemic and coupling up, there's been this space where I've just been like, if I don't have somebody else to do something with, that I'm static.
Yeah.
I'm not even writing music like that anymore. That, which is a very solitary experience for me.
Yeah.
I'm just not channeling my energy and on my own in a way that I think is very productive.
Yeah.
Especially ever since I graduated last year, which was also a very singular thank you. Well, yeah, last year. But that was also a very like me focused, like on me, developing myself, setting goals for myself. So I think this last year, like without having school to kind of be like the anchor of something I'm doing for me, I kind of like lost the me sauce, if that makes any sense. So I'm really excited because and that doesn't mean like I want to do stuff with other people. It just means like I'm gonna do things, and if people want to join
You're gonna
me,
be
awesome.
miso. Yeah.
I've already got so many things in mind that I want to do, and some things are booked. So I'm gonna go see Mateo Lane. So excited for that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, tickets to
Yes.
Trixie and Katya, which was supposed to happen in October but got canceled because Katya broke her foot. That's in February. We're gonna go to Cannonball. We're gonna go to. I'm still considering P Town for Bear Week. You know, like I'm still daydreaming. You know, it's possible. I don't know. I booked one of my favorite podcasts. Big Picture is coming to DC, and I got a ticket to that. And so it's like all these things are happening. These bands are going on tour. I'm gonna go see Breaking Benjamin. I got tickets to go see Breaking Benjamin. That's crazy.
Bitch.
Yeah, they're coming. They're coming to Richmond for an unplugged show. Bianca. Oh God, I have tickets to see Bianca. Like there's two.
Yeah, there's so many booked and busy. You're gonna be booked and busy for 2020. Not to mention, okay, we're gonna no. Because I have also, something that
that's okay. There's also like some steam going with the DJ stuff, which has been mostly like through weddings, which I love doing weddings. I love being part of people's day. But there's been these other avenues, particularly in queer spaces, that I want to build upon. I want to like grow in that space. And like I just want to like the ball is rolling. I just want to take it into 2024 and say it's okay to build on me. You know? So yeah, that's what I want to do in 2024. I'm excited.
So I want to go into what we see for each other.
Okay.
And this doesn't mean you have to do it or anything. It's just like, I just am so proud of you. Like you finished school, you are DJing, like you are a gay DJ now, like you're just like so like I see the blossom happen. Like I see the bud. Like I see the bud, and I am so excited to see you open up in a way that is DJ bare bones. Like I'm just excited to see where that goes for you. I'm excited to see like the people that link into that and like your trajectory.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because I see a red carpet. I do. I don't see it next year, maybe not. But like I see you in spaces that you aren't already. And I just see it. Like, and I'm so like happy that you are moving into that. Like even like you said that you're not writing music, but you're still being creative. Like, and I think it's in a way that touches a lot of people. And I'm great. I just am so excited about it. So I see you on, a stage for Pride. I see you in stages for, more than just on Side by Side, but other LGBT friendly things. I do see weddings, but I also see, I see sets that are just uniquely yours. I see a platform for you that is separate from Cub and Chub, but like I'm the biggest cheerleader for you.
Oh,
For you.
thank you, Tim.
No problem. But yeah, I hope that made sense. It probably didn't.
No, it did. It did. It was very sweet. And you have always been a very big cheerleader for me, which I really appreciate, because now we're going to talk about you. Because I think one thing that I see for you is what's really happened this past year, which is that I love our podcast. I really, really do. We're pretty fucking awesome. But I think most people know this is the Tim show. Like when we hit record, and we talked a little bit about this offline, but you know, we both love music. We're both performers. Whether or not like we enjoy the spotlight is one thing. I do, but there. And as we get older and our voices change and how we perform, like kind of changes. Doing this together, like you have just been. This camera turns on and you're just like, you're going. You have a story. You've got something to say. You have a point of view. I think that's what draws people to us, is that you have such a specific, unique point of view that I just don't think people hear. People are not aware, and you just get going, and people are just drawn in, and they're leaning into their speakers, and I'm here just going, bitch,
girl,
crazy.
It's not.
Like you have this natural inkling, like it's that perfect combination of you're a great performer in general, and you have a magnetism about you. People are just drawn to you and your energy and your story. And this podcast, I think it gives us an opportunity to like play with that and rehearse that and like get into those vibes, so that when we get into a space like a Cannonball, like I think what's going to happen is that we're going to go to Cannonball. Meatball's going to meet you, and you're just going to go somewhere else. You're just going to go like, I'm like, sorry, I've got to go to LA this weekend. You know, it's like you're just going to like skyrocket at some point.
It's not I'm sorry. It's like, we're going to LA this weekend.
So somebody's going to meet you with money and power, and it's going to happen real quick. It's going to happen real quick. And I'm just glad that I can say I was here to produce and edit some of the beginnings of this. You know, get my 1% to 2%, and then just, you know, and just let you do you, right?
Child, first of all, I'm gonna need a hype man at all times.
Okay, yeah.
So if nothing else, if you don't have a stage for yourself on that weekend,
I will gladly be the Spinderella to your salt and pepper. I'll gladly be
not
salt and pepper. I'll gladly be
I am very Christian like salt, and I'm very like
spicy like pepper.
I mean, it's asymmetrical for me. Like
that Bob. It was always.
I know what I was gonna say. Listen, there's one thing that I love more than anything else on this planet is like a shady, like petty bitch. But a petty bitch in a bob will always be true to me. And that's all I have to say about that, because I'm going to get too deep into it. And then I'm going to say something that I really don't mean, but I really do in my spirit. Because there's a special place in the depths of the bottom of my like entity for a bob. And one of these days, I'm gonna get one, and it's going to shake,
and it's gonna be
roll.
And the world's not ready.
Yes, so that was an interjection.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you so much. I honestly receive all of that, and that's part of me. Like, I unlocked the gate.
You really did.
Yeah,
I'm like, I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe it's been a year since we were sitting at that Chinese restaurant. You said, what about Cub and Chub? And I was like, bitch, did you just predict our future?
And did.
And you did. And here we are a year later with our with merchandise and all the love in the world. And so this year's been banner. I mean, I know that we both had our struggles, but when I think about this year, I just think about growth, and I think about launching that next step.
And I like I've always loved you, but like, I don't know. Like, there's a like, you are like home. Like, and I know I've said that before, but like, you make me feel like I'm safe, and I don't have that a lot. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And so this podcast has been nothing but great for me. I mean, I know it probably sucks as editor bear and talent bear.
I mean, I love that stuff. I love the geeky learn stuff. Like, I'm a video editor now. That's not something I had on my resume.
Listen, put it on your resume.
That's not something I had.
That's literally on your resume now. If it's not,
Yeah.
then I don't understand why not. Like, Cub and Chub needs to be on the resume. Truly. Now I I mean, maybe not listen to it depending on like what you're going for. But it definitely should be on the thing. And it's just one of those things that I'm like, look at this bitch with like this toolkit. Like
Slowly but surely.
I just can't wait until DJ Barebones LLC comes out. So
y'all better wait. Y'all
listen, there's so many LLCs. I'm going to start the Timothy Carter LLC next year because it needs to be. It's financially a good choice, and also it is just something that's been in waiting that I've been like trying to get other people with me and been like, come with me.
You have. You've been dragging my ass along.
Yeah, yep. And I'm like, come with me and do this with me because I want like a safety net, and it is time out for a safety net. I need to stop acting like a lake and be the ocean that I am. Like, you know, I'm definitely feeling a depth that I want to open up and share.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I still want to do Cub and Chub, and maybe there will be, you know, chubby thoughts in the Patreon, and yeah, like I see great things for both of us, individually and together. So.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And real quick, big thank you to again all the listeners and people who've supported us this past year. It's been so much fun. I
mean, every single last ear that has graced us with their, you know, with their earwax, I appreciate it. And if you hated it, if it wasn't for you, if it was for you, if you loved it, if you can't get enough of it, if you text me and ask me about, you know, last week's stuff that I don't remember, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I love it. Thank you so much for everything that you are doing to help this happen.
Yeah. So. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Tim, you got a shout out this week?
I want to shout out I forgot his name. Give me 1 second.
Sure. I can edit it out.
That man. I want to actually him. His name is David something. I can't like go into it without messing all this up.
I got you.
But his first name is David. He is a beautiful singer. I want to shout out him because his Hey Ya rendition, it gets me in my fifis.
Yeah.
I'm starting to love a male with a high register. I usually don't like male music, but like I really enjoy him and like what he has to say in his music. it also like makes me like wanna do music, which is another 2024 thing. But yeah, yeah, I also want to shout out a podcast that I love to listen to, Closet Confessions. It has Candice and Sorrel. They are two comedically therapeutic Black British women who have been speaking a lot of life into me lately.
Nice.
And I appreciate them very much.
Awesome.
What about you? Who are you shouting out?
Who am I shouting out this week? I want to shout out the group of VCU college students who at this wedding last night, the couple who were a couple of geeks, like they walked into Zelda music as their wedding march.
Aww.
That kind of level of geekdom.
Yes.
Instead of tossing flowers, the bride tossed a Pikachu to all the single people. So everybody under the spectrum was there.
I choose you.
I choose you. I caught you.
Yeah.
And this was a diverse group of Zillennials, if you will. Like,
yeah,
very interesting crowd. But I went to go, she went to go toss the Pikachu, and the song I played for her to toss it to was the Pokemon theme song.
I want to be the very best.
Okay, so I missed Pokemon. That was just a little, I was a little too old for that by the time I got up. So I am aware of Pokemon, obviously, but I know part of the theme song because I live with a catcher. No, what do you call them? A Pokemon. Wow. That's not what I meant. I with a gym cat I don't know. Gym, whatever. The like people that catch the Pokemon. A trainer. Wow, I live with a catcher. Anyway, so I'm aware of and have heard the Pokemon theme song. But anyway, I put the song on. She tosses the Pikachu. This very cute, gay, tall, lanky, queer catches it, and he's like, "Oh my god, I got the Pikachu!" And then I was gonna turn the song off because I'm just kind of faded out, because it's like 3 minutes.
It was over.
And these bitches at the top of the lungs, Pokemon, gotta catch them all. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's their YMCA.
It turned it, and I was on the mic. I'm like, you guys are singing, and then they're like, that's why we're all single. And I laughed my ass off. I thought it was so funny. So to the single queer Pokemon trainers last night, y'all had it. It was so funny.
Please
so thank you.
Edit that. Can you edit? Can you just edit me in that moment?
Maybe we'll see. I think it stays. It looked amazing.
I knew you would do this to me one day.
What? I'll put a big Pokemon over your face when you do it. Yeah. So that's my shout out. What's making you live this week, Tim?
The fact that I haven't been Pokemon'd.
No one's put you in a big old ball?
No, recently. No, I'm living for lust, honestly. Like,
ooh.
I have been seeing a few people that I just have a magnet, like, I'm drawn to.
Yeah.
And I just love that feeling when you don't know somebody, so you make all this shit up in your head, and you like,
you're feeling in the
every
blanks.
time you do like just this little thing, you're just like, yes, oh, you love me, I knew it. And then you like imagine like fucking around with them in different places, and it's just, I just love the fever of it all. And I'm living for that. I'm living for the human innate ability to just be sexual. I love that.
Be horny.
Yeah. Like just seeing them makes you like salivate. I don't know.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, that's
even though you know nothing about them, like they could be a serial killer.
They could be the worst person ever, but
yeah,
but they
but
have
like in your head, it's just like, they gave me a pen. They obviously love me.
They're obviously in love.
They will be such a good husband. Like,
You would. Kids and all.
Like,
yep.
Hey, there's a lot of seed going around, but like
Yeah,
watermelon.
Watermelon sugar high.
I was thinking more like Beyonce.
That's racist.
I don't believe it.
Tim's like, I don't have anything for that.
Like, I don't believe that. That's not a part of my journey.
No, it's not a part. That's not a part of my journey.
No. But yes, yeah, you've said who you live for. You're living for young people who love Pokemon. No,
that was my shout out.
What are you living for?
I'm living for this week is what was I living for? I was going to be living for my Apple Watch. I know. Powers activate. Yeah, my Fitbit finally died the other day in the midst of my renaissance, my gymnaissance, if you will.
Yes,
and
it said I can't take this no more.
I can't be doing this.
You are too gay. I'm falling off.
You signed up for this bougie ass gym. I can't be doing this. So
all this pumping, I can't do it. Like iron.
You're taking me into steam rooms. I'm out. And so it died on me. So getting calories. So I had to go use my Best Buy. So last week you guys may have heard that I was trying to figure out what to spend my money on.
Yes.
And I did, because I went to Best Buy and they were like, I was like, do you guys have Fitbits? So like, we're all out. I'm like, okay. And I was leaving. And then I was like, do you guys have any Apple Watches? And they're like, yes, we do. I'm like, motherfucker. So
yeah, you better live that. You better live our lives. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's no more that like we're on another bracket.
Yeah. I went to, the wedding last night was at this place called Common House.
Yeah.
You know this because we talked about it, but it's basically the millennial version of a private golf club, social club, except there's no golf. It's a WeWork, it's a private restaurant, it's a rooftop pool, it's a podcast studio.
So basically, this is where we meet like people who are. This is where you meet your accountant. This is where
the next level.
Like, yeah.
Yes. So, and it's like,
I'm expecting to go there on the 22nd.
Well, bitch, it's $125 a month to be a member with a $300 initiation fee. Say what?
There's a day pass.
We can do a tour. That's what we could do. We could do a tour of the building and just forget to leave and just be like, oh, look at this new life we're living.
Or somebody that, is touring is actually really cute and just finds me very charming and attractive.
Yeah, of course.
Just like, sweetie. We know about this.
Calm down.
Like, we're
just gonna stay upstairs at the upstairs bar with the full library. This place is bougie.
It should be, because look, we don't have much. We're not gonna have houses. We might as well.
This is the thing, right? We're not gonna own anything. So let me rent my friends, please. Thank you.
Yes, let me rent the friends. Let me rent the podcast space.
That's right.
Let's just buy.
I don't own emotion. I
like my candle.
Oh my God, we've got so much.
Because we don't have enough money for lighters.
We can't do it. Oh, Tim, we've got so much pie and so many movies to watch when you get here.
I'm so excited. Okay. First, foremost, and everything to see you yet again this month. I'm so excited.
Twice.
I know. Secondly, carbs. Like, I'm so excited, and I'm a little afraid. I don't know. Like,
we could take it slow. I just wanna take it nice and slow.
I don't know that part.
So tell me what you want to do.
Yeah. Watermelon.
Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us anywhere you can find seeded watermelon. because it's organic. You can find it on the side of the road where people have fruit stands. You can find it at Safeway because they're a good grocery store. You can find us at 276-650-8014, which is my old phone number. But mostly and importantly, you can find Watermelon at cubandchub.com.
That's right. Cubandchub.com is where you can find us. You can get our merch there. You can find out where the podcast is. You can look at me and Tim's beautiful, beautiful faces.
Yes, and lust after us.
That's right.
The human experience.
Tim, I know, again, in the order of operations, we will have already met when people hear this episode. But
and it was so fun. I had such a good time.
I know. The holidays were great, Tim. It was so good to see you.
Kevin looked immaculate on stage.
I don't know why you might be talking about our special guest, because some people have not confirmed their special guestness.
Oh,
so,
well, I mean, again, this is like going to be
right.
So you're going to shade the shit out of him after he done it?
Shading the shit out of Kevin the week after he probably was on our podcast.
Wow.
Tim, I'll see you soon.
Yes.
Everybody else, love you. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later.
Mwah. Love you. Mwah. All Black people are not free until trans Black people are free. We love you.
Bye.